Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. If you're all about the slow travel, finding hidden gems and doing it on a budget, you've come to the right spot.
No rush, no crowds, just easygoing adventures and travel tips that let you really soak it all in. Grab your gear and let's explore the world, one quiet corner at a time. Good morning everyone, what's up? Day 2 in Berlin. I don't know if this will be a separate video or it would just be a continuation from the first one. I don't know how much footage I've got. So it is once again another cold morning, -2. There was a warning for freezing fog. I've never seen a warning for freezing fog before and I don't know what that is, but there was a warning for it. Today we are off to explore the city once again. I feel like we're walking really quick. Why are we walking so fast?
It's so cold. We need to get out of the cold.
We need to get out of the cold.
Into a train.
Yeah. So after the station, I'm going to buy an all-day ticket, which you can do here for all trains in the Berlin area. It's super easy around. It's about €10, €11, something like that. So I have to do that now. Then we're going to the old airport that you can walk around. It's like a big park now. And then some museums and sites and stuff like that later on. So, all right, that's like a minute of me talking.
And also, some other thing that we've noticed, being in extreme cold gives you this energy and this clarity in your brain. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but we'll take it.
Take it. I don't know if I'd go as far as clarity in my brain, but anyway. All right, let's go. Alright, so we made our way to Tempelhof Airport, the closed airport in the center of Berlin. It ceased operations in 2008. And it's wild because it's literally just surrounded by apartment buildings and everything. It's so close to the city center. And you can walk on the old runway, you can walk up through the middle, it's like turned into like a running track, bike track, parkland, and dog parks. People are out exercising and everything. And I don't know of anywhere else in the world where you can just walk on an old airport runway just casually. It's so cool. And me being a little bit of a plane nerd and an airport nerd, this is really cool. Really, really cool. It is worth getting up and braving the cold this morning to come out here and see it. It might sound nerdy, but I don't really care. I like this. This is cool. So we've walked the entire runway length. We made it to the terminal building, which is just behind us. And you can go in there. It's like a museum, I think. Yeah, I know you can go in there anyway and walk around. So we're going to try and find the entrance around the front and go into the Tempelhof Airport building. Fun fact, when it was built, it was the largest structure constructed in Europe at the time in 1930. So, pretty impressive feat of engineering. Here at the main terminal building, as you can see behind me, Zentrale Flughafen, and we're going to go in. We're going to have a look around. We're going to see what we can see. It's such a grand, like an impressive building. Like, it's huge. Like I can't imagine what it would have been like when it was operating. Like, it's such a small space, like from the outside perspective, what you're used to from an airport, like infrastructure wise, like parking and all that jazz, like it's just not here. So it obviously was very quickly outgrown. That's why they've got other airports that they've built here in Berlin, but it's a really cool spot. All right, so scratch that. We're not going inside. You can take a guided tour and it goes through the airport, but the one that's running now is in German. And we don't understand German, so we're just going to see it from the outside. And then we're going to go on to our next destination. Because the English one is at 1:30, but we've already got something planned for this afternoon. So no inside of Tempelhof for us today, but the outside looks amazing. And we got to walk on the runways and see it from the outside. So you know what? It's a good morning. Just had a nice little lunch at this little bakery bistro next door to the Jewish Museum. Oh, I can't even walk on these cobblestones. Alright, we're going to go in and check out this museum, see what it's about, see what we can learn today. Alright, so we just finished at the Jewish Museum in Berlin, and it was super informative, so much information, great information. The actual building itself is architecturally amazing, like that's it just there. You weren't allowed to take videos inside, which is kind of typical of a lot of the museums that we've been to. So I've taken some photos and things like that. Zali took all of the photos, basically. Every single piece of artwork got a photo. And then we're on to the next spot. Next stop is St. Agnes. It is a gallery based on a brutalist style church. Zaldi found it as a place to go and a thing to see here in Berlin that is $0, which is, as you know, our favorite. So we're going to go in and check it out. I don't know if we're able to film in there, but we'll see.
Alright, we're finished with the St. Agnes Gallery. Really cool building. I think this is my favourite gallery here in Berlin so far.
Alright, so pretty sure this is our last stop for the day, the Berlin TV Tower. And then after this, we're just going to wander around a little bit. Maybe we'll grab some food for dinner and call it a day. We've got an early start tomorrow. We've got an 8 o'clock ticket for the next thing. And then we're off to the next city, which is Nuremberg. So Berlin's been really cool. I really enjoyed it. I think this city is one of my favorites that I've been to so far. We hope you've enjoyed it. Again, there'll be a little bit more coming up around the next thing we're seeing here tomorrow morning. But then it's on to city number 2 in Germany. So we're out here at the Berlin Dome. Sun's just about to set. The colors are amazing. Not too busy right now, but I mean, look at that. The way the sun is lighting up that building behind me. It's just so special. There's people playing music. Everyone's just chilling, relaxed. Such a beautiful spot and the perfect way to end the day here in Berlin. I'm so grateful we got to come here and experience this because it's a beautiful city. I'm glad we came in winter because it's not full of tourists. I mean, there's tourists, but not like a European summer tourist kind of thing. So really special place. The perfect place to end the day. Good morning. It's our last morning in Berlin. Hi, Zaldi. We are going to... Oh my gosh, I cannot remember the name of this place. Where are we going?
Reichstag Building.
Reichstag Building. So we couldn't get tickets over the weekend because you need to book in advance, so FYI. And it was a ticket for 8:15 a.m, but you need to get there by 8 o'clock to do security checks and ID checks and all that thing. It feels like there's lots of security to get into this place. I don't know anything about it, so I'm going with no expectations whatsoever. I think Zadie's done a little bit of research.
So there's a dome there, and I think it shares a little bit about history of Germany, but that's as limited as I know. So we're going to go there with not much expectation, which is always a good thing.
That's it. We made a conscious decision on this trip that since we've been going is to not research too much and just go where we go and see what we see. And it's been really good because normally we would look up Google, look at all the reviews, read all about it, look up photos, whereas now we're just we'll see what we'll see, and if it's good, it's good. If it's not, then it's experience, right? All right. Oh my God, that's so much talking already. All right, let's go and see it. So the Reichstag Building is seat of the German Parliament, and if you're here in winter, it opens at 8 o'clock and sunrise is about 8:20. You get an amazing view of the sunrise over the city of Berlin. Amazing. So highly recommend an early morning visit if you're here in the winter time. Alright, so this is one of the must-see spots in Berlin. So when you're here, something that you need to come and see. And I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, but it's actually free. You don't need to pay to come up here, but you do need to register in advance. So you need to go on the website, you need to register yourself that you're visiting, put your names in. When you come here, you need to bring a form of identification, so passport, driver's license, things like that. They check you off, you go through an airport security screening process. Jackets off, things in a tray, pass through, a wand over you if anything flags and things like that, and you wait, and then you're escorted up here to the top where you can look over the city and enjoy the view and learn. You get an audio guide so you can learn about what the building is and a bit about the government and things like that, but like I said earlier, come at sunrise because it's amazing. And then you get to the top and it's a big open dome above you. You get a gorgeous view across the city. The sun is rising. It is so cold. I had to put my gloves on because I couldn't use my hands properly. They were frozen. Ugh. And then up here for a little bit, just enjoy the view, take some photos, chill out for a little bit, and then you make your way back down sort of the opposite. There's a separate ramp to go down, so you get slightly different views on the way down. But perfect way to start the day in Berlin. So if you're here, come do it in the morning so you get the beautiful sunrise view. Hopefully it's a clear blue sunny day like we've got today, but I have to say I think it would be pretty cool in the snow with the dome. It's open, it'd be falling through. I think that would be super special as well. So yeah, really nice way to start the day.